sound that I'm going to America, something I didn't see America in front, something you had to go out fast from Poland. You have to leave first those borders. And sure enough, I got to get people, and everybody helped each other, and in very, very, very fast terms. Everything goes fast, and people help each other. And also, you become very friendly. I saw Victor for a day. He came, he met me. I gave him the rest of the money. Very small amount. I mean, minor. I mean, really pennies. I couldn't believe. The guy didn't make it for money. Probably made it to do really an orphan, I would say. A certain, I don't know, he did me a favor. Anyhow, thank you, whatever. So they had to send from America the rest of the money. He got his share, I got my share. With the woman, about that woman that I met on the train, as I said, the husband is a very high official, so what happens that I slightly was a little bit suspicious. The only thing what I was, the woman tried to tell me that she is Jewish and she survived, was also a survivor, and she wanted me that I should take over a certain address as if she would look for somebody outside Poland. Came in, my papers came in 1, 2, 3 somehow, and she worked for the Polish government also. So there was one little point that maybe I was afraid of her, of betraying, that I'll be leaving Poland. So I was very sorry that I had to go out very fast, and I never said goodbye to the woman. Why am I sorry I didn't say goodbye? Because actually she wanted to convey some kind of an address to somebody, something she wanted to let know that she's in Poland, but I never did because I was afraid I'll jeopardize myself, and I was not sure in the long run what she really wanted it. So actually it was not 100% clear. So I left Poland within 3 months after leaving Russia, Lvov. I left to Warsaw, and when I came in from Poland, I got to know a lot of young people and all kinds of people, and we came to, I think we came to Naples, we came to Italy. And in Italy, had to be my breaking point. In Italy, I had to, it so happens in my life that people usually don't informing me, they don't give me information. So I also find out that people kind of to themselves. I usually like to give information to people. Anyhow, I was in Italy. I had to go to the highest, I guess, and from the highest going to America. I really liked all my aunts, and was a time which I almost said to my aunt Miriam used to write. There was a time like mother, always. And once I wasn't telling in between. Once my uncle took me on the lap and he beat me up. He said, "Write a letter that you live so good in his uncle's house." Anyhow, so talking about Miriam, all these people, they were all nice people. That's a Buchnik. Anyhow, when I came to Poland, to Italy, no way. Took me probably about, more or less, about a week. Within a week, I was in a hotel, and about a week, I was already on the boat to Israel. From 47, that Manya was born, that we had to. It started in 47. That exactly the day they closed the borders. So I went thinking maybe here, maybe there, maybe the thing ended up that finally I reached, unwillingly, I was glad though, but unwillingly, I reached Israel. And in 58, towards the end of 58, I came to Israel on a boat. Had a lot of people, all kinds of adventures, a lot of interesting people. So when I came to Israel, they assigned me to the kibbutz Neve Yam. there is Neveyam and there is Galeyam, and I was in both kibbutzim. So Galeyam is by Haifa, by Atlit. And a beautiful, on the ocean, just a dream. They gave me a room by myself, just a dream. It was really a dream of a kibbutz. The only thing was my misfortune. There were no young people, non-married people. So I still have a problem. To make short the story, I left the kibbutz. While being on the boat, I met a guy that he's supposed to get married, that he has a lot of stuff, and he has to bring it over to Israel, the net seichel, so I brought him over, a lot of stuff. His father worked the Mishpachat Azulai in Jerusalem. His father worked for the government something in the Iriya, which is in the Iriya. So sure enough, when these people came to claim their things, whatever it was that I brought over, a lot of things without custom, not to pay custom for them, I got to know, I was in a very high society, not my community people, it just happened. So I'm a very fine person. And I met Zalman Shazar and Rosh Hayir of Yerushalayim, and a lot of interesting people. And in 61 I came to America. I married in Israel. I live in America about close to 30 years, and I have a daughter Orly, which is a very nice daughter. I also wanted to mention that this pillow this is about 70 years old, belonged to Anna. It's a Bujnik, that certain things, whatever was left over. So all the family, unfortunately, from a whole big family, this is what remained, and this is my life story, and I hope I did not bore you too much, and if I did, you'll excuse me, and I thank you for listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rosa.